Hello, Jim Distortion here, doing a daily short for Distortion's Got Issues with acne on my nose. It's not very good, is it? So anyone hoping to get rid of spots by the time they're 45, sadly, they still carry on. Wanting to talk to you about like a buzzword that's been going on for a little while now called paying it forward. Okay, paying it forward basically is if someone gives you something good, yeah, you don't waste time thanking that person, you know, you go on to the next person and transfer it. It's like the transference of karma. So you do something good to somebody, they do something good to somebody, they do something good to somebody, and then maybe the world is turned around by goodness. Now, normally, these simpering things would annoy me, but actually, if somebody does something good for you and it brightens your life and it makes life easier for you, then passing that on to somebody else because maybe they've changed your mind or maybe they've made you think about giving to people, that can't be a bad thing, right? So, you know, there's a lot of it about, there's a guy, this guy who's a biker and he's called the Ordinary One or something like that. It's basically ordinary, but it's said in a southern drawl. And he goes round on his motorcycle doing charitable things because somebody helped him out. You know, he used to ride with a guy called Adam Sanderville, who in America, he is somebody who decided to sell everything, give up his life and go and raise money for veterans. And basically, you know, he's dedicated the last, 10, 12 years of his life to riding his motorcycle through to Harley Davidson dealerships, promoting things, obtaining sponsors. He was sponsored by Harley Davidson, but for some reason he had surgery. So Harley Davidson, being the enlightened creatures they are, dropped him. So Indian took him up, gave him a bike as well, and then said, you carry on doing this. He's just bought a campground. His life is coming together, but it's coming together not by spending the money at all that he was raising. He gave every single dollar to the veterans. He's, got himself personal sponsorship to live by. And that's an amazing thing. In a world where there's so much negativity, in a place where people find themselves more and more up against it, if there's a few shining lights out in the world doing good for others, and I don't mean do-gooding like, the Christian sense of the word, I mean doing good things for people, helping people out for no reason. Yeah, it's not necessarily, oh, well, I need this and I want that, and somebody comes and gives it to you. That's begging, more or less. But, so veterans in America, I like that concept. Yeah, when you meet a veteran in America, you thank them for their service. It doesn't hurt anyone to do that, and also shows that maybe they're not forgotten and they have, given up some of their life to protect freedom. In this country, people basically, most of our veterans who come out of there are a little bit lost. They're institutionalised. They have been given their meals, 3 times a day for the last 10 years, and they don't know how to interact into society. So instead of being helped, most of them, struggle with that. A lot end up homeless. A lot struggle with mental illness, PTSD, all of that. And I think that's wrong. I think basically if you've got a society that can support people that have actually gone out of their way to help you, all right, there's no world wars, but there's skirmishes. Also, if you don't have the military, then there is no protection for you. So these people are basically signing up to put their life on the line to keep your freedom. That's got to be a good thing, right? I don't understand negativity towards servicemen either and all that. I don't understand why that would be. The British are funny people, aren't they? Sometimes they get on their high horse about things and they go on about how we should support our military, but yet there's thousands of ex-military lying in the streets in the middle of winter homeless. I don't get me wrong, I'm not going to start running around doing good to people. I'm not in a position to do that, but if you see someone you can help, then give them a bit of money, give them something. The only trouble with that is, with all of the small things, is that you're probably enabling them to do something that may hurt themselves. But then again, they have free choice on that. So, if you give a homeless guy a tenner, what's he going to spend it on? Do you know what? That's none of your damn business. Don't attach barriers to it. Don't attach things on it, oh, well, if you do this, you can't have that. If you're going to give a homeless guy a tenner, give him a tenner. Don't worry about what he does with it. You've just enriched his life a little bit, whether he buys food, whether he buys alcohol, whether he buys drugs. Because at the end of the day, whatever gets him through is all right. So, this paying forward thing is a good concept, I think. I think it'll get buzzworded out. the original concept came from a book in 1919, people are saying, and I cannot remember the name of the lady who wrote it. But I will put links to Adam Sandoval and the Honorary one as well down below, down there, in the write-up-y thing. Yeah. So that's cool. All right, look, if you see someone in trouble and you can help them out. You know, don't put clauses into giving them stuff. Just, you know, give them a bit of cash, let them get a cup of tea or whatever. All right, have a good day. I'll speak to you soon. Oh, wait. Can you do the... And then watch yesterday's, because it was good, yeah? Right. Laters.